Welcome back, boutique babes. Here on Sharon's Nail Boutique. Won't you be a doll face? Please hit that notification bell after you have subscribed. And if you don't mind, maybe sharing the video so we can reach more viewers. Here on this set, I'm actually doing a polygel short, cute square set on my daughter. And it's actually really cute. I ended up using the BEETLE'S gel liners, my RAR JSM gel liners in the white, the BEETLE'S in the blue, and I used my GDOCO silver embossing gel as well. And I used Makartt's Eberouge kit in the pink for the solid color background. We just did one color on these nails, like a full color of the pink polygel, which has like a shimmer to it. And then when they were done, we cleaned them off and we did our swirls and a couple of them like a side swoop French. It's kind of like, it's not quite like a diagonal, it's like a swoop diagonal, if that makes any sense. It came out really cute. And of course, as always, I go in with my OPI Band-Aid and my No Lift Nails Acid Base Primer first. And as per usual, you want to make sure that before you go in with your base coat, you want to make sure that your primer is dry so that when you go in, you don't have to worry about any of that lifting because you're using your product correctly. Now, you'll know that it's dry because it'll create like this chalky look on the nail plate. Like it'll look dry, but it's not. Meaning like the surface is prepped. Like it's dry, but it's prepped. So after a couple minutes, you know, the stuff is no longer active. So you want to make sure that you're going in a timely manner and you're not taking too long in between applications. So now that my base coat is cured out of the lamp, you put that in for 60 seconds. So you're just gonna put a little goes a long way of this stuff. So, you know, a little extra on the thumb, but I usually just start off with my first layer. Sometimes I'll go in with the full nail, like sometimes on the pinky I'll do that depending on how much product I have on the nail surface itself. The thing with polygel is a little trickier than working with acrylic because obviously it does not cure until you put it in the lamp. So I find at times that, excuse my microwave, I find at times that when I'm using polygel, if I don't cure, like see how I just added that up at the cuticle, so there's no waste. But I find that when you don't cure certain layers in between each other, like it ends up just blending right into each other, like it won't stay, like it's hard building up a strength point, like an apex with polygel. It is more difficult. So you want to make sure that when you're curing your product, you're curing them in between each section. Like see how I'm doing like this bottom part first, then I'll come in probably with my cuticle bit and just, you know, keep building up like that. But it's just a little more difficult building your apex with polygel just because, you know, it molds, it wants to mold and kind of just fall in place. And a lot of times with gel, that means like falling kind of just flat, unless you're actually working quickly and building that up and kind of curing in between. It's just a little more difficult. So, you know, if I could give any advice in that regard, it would be to kind of do like this section first, like down at the natural free edge under where the tip would be glued. Like you go from that section down, you know, whatever excess you might have, you could just hold on to like on your brush or on your towel. And then when it's done curing in the lamp, you can add that extra polygel that you have to the top cuticle bit. Yeah, I definitely need more practice when it comes to polygel, but I love working with it because it is so easy to mold and cure in the lamp. And, you know, once it's out of the lamp, it's done. So that's what I do. I basically take my nails once I'm finished, you know, with the parts that I want to complete before I put them in the lamp. Then I'll put them in the lamp when I'm happy with how they look. And then we finish building up the cuticle area and apex area. But yeah, just being careful on how we're building that and how we're applying it, because like I said, it's just a bit more difficult when you're trying to build up an apex with polygel. I typically will use a clear polygel, like my clear Makartt polygel, to finish building up the nail. However, with these, I didn't really need to do that. My daughter likes her nails thin. And being that these most likely would be considered probably strength, because they didn't come with a clear polygel. So I just like to use it to save on my product, use less of the color and more of the clear, you know, because all you really need is for your design. Now, if you're doing something like this, you can build it up more, and you don't have to cap if you don't want to. But as long as you don't have like a design that needs capping, like with glitter or anything like that, any type of spangle glitters, any type of decals, foils, stuff like that, because you don't want to buff those off or file those off in the end. So yeah, so pretty much this is just, you know, a full set with this color from the Eberouge kit. I forget exactly which number that is, but you can see that color right there on the bottle, and obviously you can see it in the picture. But yeah, we're using the nude selection for full coverage, and as always, Bitsy babes, you know, I leave the links for you in the description index below as usual. And I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you'd like to see more of. If you'd like to do collab video, you know, as long as I've been on YouTube, I've never done a collab video. It's just never worked out for me. Something always happens. Something always comes up. But I definitely would be interested in doing a collab video. And yeah, we're just gonna finish with this other hand, and then we'll do our artwork at the end. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and like button and the notification bell. There's too much to remind people of. I know it gets repetitive, guys. It's just like womp 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 womp. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, share if you don't mind. Same old thing. That's why I just, at times, I'll just put it up there for you guys, because sometimes it gets annoying to keep hearing it. But I get it, guys. I really do. I get it. Trust me. But as I always say, I always subscribe back to people that subscribe to me. I feel like it's only right. It's only fair. I want to show my love and support to anyone that shows it to me. And I feel like, yeah, that's what I want to do. So if you're looking to make some subscribers, just come on over to my channel and let people know in the comments to please subscribe to you, and go from there. And we will also maybe do a subscribe video. Like, I'll make a video where people could just comment and try to make subscribers that way as well, because it's hard in the beginning building up your following, because you don't really know like what people like, what they want to see, especially if they don't tell you. If it's just kind of like what, you know, like people just comment like thank you for sharing, or oh, it came out really nice, like stuff like that is nice too. However, you know, I need like constructive criticism as well from people, even if it seems harsh. Like, I want to hear from you guys. Like, if you be like, hey, your background is ghetto as shit, like, yeah, you need to change it. Like, I'll take that as good advice and, you know, work on my background. You know, just different things like that. Like, it doesn't have to be that, but, you know, if there's anything per se that you would like to see different or me change up, anything like that, just leave it in the comments below and I will get right back to you ASAP as per norm. But yeah, I'm just getting a little hair that I seen out of there. But yeah, that's another thing that sucks about gels, is they're kind of like Velcro. They pick up every dust and hair particle in the air and all that. So I need to actually get a few new products. Like, I have a dust collector, but it's not like It's one of those ones that you just pull up on the table, like, when you want to use it. I'd like to get a desk where it's built in eventually, so yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to upgrading so many different things. And when I do, I am going to be doing a video on step by step, just so y'all can see like the entire process from start to finish. My daughter was like, it's falling, it's dripping. I'm like, trust me, that polygel, it may look like it's gonna drip off your nail, but trust me, it's not going anywhere. So that's why I fixed that real quick for her, because she was like, it's gonna drip off. But yeah, this is my daughter. She's gonna be 21 this year. But yes, this is my baby. I had her when I was very young. I think I was like 15, 16. I think I just turned 16. Literally like 2.5 weeks before I had her. It's so funny because in my when I was giving birth, I had my Scooby-Doo pillow behind my head, and I'm just like thinking to myself, if that's not telling, I don't know what is. You could just like, it's like a baby having a baby, basically. So and this was back, obviously, like I had her in 2001, so it was before Teen Mom and all that stuff was popular. I kind of wish like that had been around when I was young, because maybe it could have helped me on my journey a little bit. But yeah, I was a teen mom before it was like a thing. And so I had a hard time like finishing school when I was that age. So I did end up going back though when I was a little bit older after I had my son. So, you know, it did take me a few more years, but I did end up going and getting my GED. And I just finished my first semester of college just recently. So, you know, I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, I'm getting there. But yeah, I was thinking about school, and I was like, you know, I really just want to get back into my YouTube stuff, because honestly, if I'm doing school full time, I literally have no time for YouTube. Like barely any time. I barely had enough time for myself. I was struggling so bad, like really dividing my time up so that I was equally spending it like with my family, cooking, cleaning, doing, you know, my responsibilities like I should have been doing. My family was super, super supportive throughout the entire process. I could not have asked for better support, seriously. But just the entire process is super stressful. And when you have like grants and stuff or scholarship, it's like mandatory that you do full time, and if you're not, they won't cover your expenses. So, you know, I went full time. I did 4 classes. You know, I maintained straight A's and I got a 4.0. However, it was not without tons of struggle and stress and just, yeah, a lot of studying, a lot of writing and rewriting and erasing my work and rewriting. Like, I always second guess myself constantly, so I don't know why, but I just do. I feel like that's a gift and a curse at times, but yeah, you live and you learn. But anyways, I really want to keep up with this nail thing and YouTube. I know it's been a long time that I've been on here. Like most people probably would have given up by now after 6 years, 7 years, not really growing rapidly. But I think personally, I think it's me. I think that I need to just post more. I need to get better lighting. I need to maybe name my videos different. Yeah, so, and just bring more energy, like bring more energy to the channel. If you agree with that, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you'd like to see something different, like mix it up a little bit, because like I was telling you guys before, and I don't know if you watch this far into my videos or not, but I really, really love, like I'm extremely fascinated with forensics, and it's something I've always been very passionate about is telling stories. So if that's something that you'd be interested in and that's something that you are into, let me know in the comments below, because that's something that I really dig, and I personally wanted to start getting into and start researching stuff and sharing it with you all. So let me know if that's something you would like, because I know that's something I would like. And you never know, maybe we can do it while we're doing nails. I mean, does that go together? I mean, people do it while they're doing makeup, so it could work. Anyways, I love you all so much. Stay tuned for the nail art with our gel liners. Do not go away, because that will be coming up when we file. I believe I left actually some filing in here, possibly. I don't remember. Sorry. Well, I mean, even so, whether I did or I didn't, I left the artwork in here for you guys. I really want you to see it. So I love you all so much, boutique babes. Please do not forget, if you are new here, please do not forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell on your way out. And to all my existing subbies, I love y'all so much. And just thank you for all your support and for being here. And I will see y'all in my next one. Mwah. Bye.